In the Wings is a podcast that table reads amateur or unpublished scripts with a rotating group of actors. The playwrights completely own the rights and intellectual property of their scripts. If you would like to produce a script, please contact us at the podcast, and we will make every effort to connect you with the playwright. Email us at inthewings.pbp@gmail.com.
Lights, sound. We're at the top of the show. Let's have a good show. Warning, house cues 1, 2, 3. Warning, pre-show cues 1. House to half. Pre-show music fade. House out. Pre-show music out. Like Q1. Go.
Today we are going to be reading Night Travel, written by Hope Cravens, who was a freshman when this was written. And my name is Trinity, and I will be playing Rhonda, Allison's mother. And she is a doctor who loves her family and wants her daughter to be a doctor also. She is very strict. We have Hope playing Allison, a teenage girl. She's 17 and she dreams to be a DJ. We have TJ playing Roger. He is Allison's father and he works at Ford and he is also very strict. We have Xavier playing the boy from school, a big fan of Allison's music and is 18 years old. We have Leah playing Sapphire, who is Allison's best friend, 17 years old and loves to party. We have Savannah playing Miss Newstein, who works at Full Sail University and is 40 years old. Allison, come into the living room, please.
What?
Your mother and I need to talk to you about something.
What is it?
We are going out this weekend to see a play with some old high school friends.
Oh, that's great. I get the house to myself.
Don't get it too excited, young lady. We have some rules.
Like what?
No drinking alcohol. One person is allowed over. No more than that. No smoking, no boys, and no loud music. Also, Miss Paula will be checking up on you from time to time to make sure you're not having a seizure. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal, but I don't think Miss Paula should have to come and check up on me. I'll be fine. I haven't had one in almost 7 months.
It's better to be safe than sorry. Plus, we want you to hit the books this weekend. ACTs are coming up, and we want you to get into a good medical school.
About going to medical school.
Well, we are going to start packing. See you in the morning.
This is the second time they have done this. Take pictures.
We love you.
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing much, just sitting at home and watching TV. What are you calling for?
Well, I was just wondering if you wanted to come over since my parents are gone.
Where did they go?
They went to some play downtown. It's a couple hours away. So they're going to get a hotel room and stay for the night.
Yeah, sure. Can I bring a few friends?
My parents said only one friend is allowed over.
They don't have to know. Besides, Allison, it's only a few.
Alright, I guess it's okay.
Awesome. I'll be over in a minute.
I thought you said that there was only going to be a few people.
This is a few other people. A few more will be over later, too.
My parents is going to kill me.
Oh, no, they won't. Live for once.
Hey, I've seen you around school, and I've heard a lot about you. Everyone always talks about how good of a DJ you are. How about you DJ the party?
I'm not sure.
Come on, I want to see how good you are. Please.
Alright, I guess.
Allison is going to be our DJ for the night.
Hey, I'm Allison. Is everyone having a good time? I've been working on some new stuff, and I hope you like it.
OMG, that was amazing.
Thanks. The feeling was amazing.
I told you, you would have fun. Come on, I want you to meet a few people.
This is the last song for the night. Everyone, jump! Jump!
Allison!
What the hell is going on here?
What are you guys doing here? I thought you were staying at a hotel.
The play was canceled and we thought it would be pointless to stay at the hotel.
Why are all these people here? Is this a party?
No, Dad. It's a giant study group.
Smart young lady. I am so disappointed in you, Allison.
Why? It's just a simple party.
A simple party? There must be 100 kids here.
Actually, there is about 30 kids here. I counted.
What about the red solo cups? What's in it? Liquor?
It's Coke and Kool-Aid.
Those kids were making out.
They were dancing.
That kid over there is doing drugs.
That guy has a lazy eye, and the other guy has allergies.
Allison, just get everyone out of the house.
I'm really sorry for bringing everyone here.
It's fine. I'll call you later.
Bye.
Don't even try, young lady. Come down here now.
Damn it. Mom, did I tell you how much I love your hair tonight?
That's not going to work.
What was going through your mind tonight, Allison? You were such a good kid. I would have never expected this from you.
I know. I am so sorry. But I have a week till I graduate from high school. And I just wanted to go out with a bang.
But seriously, honey, what if you would have had a seizure? Nobody would have known what to do.
There was a lot of girls from the nursing program here. They would have known what to do.
What do we say about that DJ crap?
I thought this was going to be a phase, Roger.
You guys don't understand. I love doing this. The rush you get while playing, it's amazing. And they actually like my music. They dance and cheered me on.
Where is that path going to take you? Being a doctor, you'll be so successful, just like me.
I don't want to be like you. I want to be myself.
Don't you raise your voice at her, young lady. We know what's best for you.
You guys don't understand how important this is to me. If you guys really loved me, you would let me do what makes me happy.
Now you listen to me. I don't want to hear you playing that music. I don't want you going to parties. And I don't want you making that music. Do I make myself clear?
Now, go to your room.
Hello?
Oh my God, Allison, you're not going to believe this.
What happened?
Last night, somebody posted a video of you DJing on YouTube. You are going viral.
Are you serious?
Yes, they even put your email down in the description box. See if anybody messaged you.
Okay. Alice, I am Miss Newstein from Full Sail University. I am looking for some students to attend our school next semester. And I stumbled upon your DJing video and just had to have you. I am asking you for an audition for the Full Sail Theater Sunday morning at 12. Hope you can make it. Sincerely, Miss Stewell. My God, this is amazing.
I am so happy for you. What are you going to tell your parents? They're not going to let you go.
Well, I guess I'll never know.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not going to tell them. If I tell them and I don't make it, then that will mean that they were right all along.
Don't listen to them, Allison. You were awesome making that music.
I know, but I'm still not going to tell them. If I do, they won't let me go.
Whatever you think is best.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
You can do this.
Where do you think you're going, young lady?
Out?
You are dressed pretty fancy.
Can a girl dress nice?
Cut the crap, Allison. We saw the email on your computer.
How?
You left on the home screen.
Oh.
We also saw the video. Honey, we're so sorry.
What?
We're holding you back from your dreams.
I thought you hated it.
When we saw the video, we didn't realize how amazing you were. We are truly sorry.
What are you doing here? Go! You're going to be late for your audition.
I so much. I'm in.
Okay, my name's Ryan. I'm going to be hosting this week's podcast.
Oh yeah. I'm Donnie.
I'm Cheyenne.
I'm Brian.
I'm Savannah.
I'm Angel.
I'm Leah. I'm Shelby.
And I'm Nick.
Okay, so this week we're going to be talking about fears because I've heard some pretty interesting things from a few people. Okay, so in your opinion, what is the most irrational fear someone can have?
The fear of food.
The fear of the dark. Was that saying
Yes.
it's like a stupid
Most
fear?
people are like really scared
Well,
of the
something
dark.
that in your opinion doesn't make any sense.
I agree with what
yeah,
Leah said.
fear of no, I mean
What?
because of
Because-
it's not you're scared of the dark, it's scared of what's in the dark.
No, you should like the dark
Yeah.
because it protects you from what can see you in the light.
But they
If
no,
you're
but
in the
then
dark,
you can't
you're
see
safer,
it.
in
No.
my opinion.
No.
What? Because only a
If
cat
you
can see
maybe
you.
drag me off to bed or something.
Holy
How are they gonna see you? It's dark. Only things with like.
Here's
Little
a,
night vision,
Night
whatever.
vision.
okay. Here's
Okay, is it
another.
a
Here's
cat?
another rational fear. Fear of water. You can't all these
Yeah, I think
animals.
the fear of water is more of like fear of big bodies of water, like oceans,
Yeah.
big lakes. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't say
trust
big
you.
legs or legs.
big lakes.
You're talking about bodies and legs.
Big legs are pretty scary. Yeah, but like people that are really tall and you're just like surrounded by them. And
Okay,
it's
that's a
just-
short person's fear. Okay.
I'm not even that short.
Like, we're not short, and I'm scared of tall people. Them tall dudes in this that play basketball, and I'm scared. And I
don't get scared.
I get scared.
Savannah,
Huh?
tell me about your fear.
Are we talking about the one that I talked about? Oh, okay. I don't like it when people touch my food. Because it's really gross. It, like, freaks me out because I'm like, I'm going to get some type of disease or something. Because they just put their hands all over my food, and that's gross.
You know
They
that
try to offer me food with it, and I'm like, oh,
you,
did you wash
you
your
know
hands?
at fast food restaurants they handle the food
I
like
know,
that, right?
I work at one.
Yeah, so you kind of have no choice at fast
Well, they
food
have-
restaurants.
Okay.
They're touching.
So, what are some ways you overcome fears? Anyone?
Go
is
stand
for
in
me.
that hallway full of
You
tall
just
people.
do it.
Face it. Put on.
You don't even think
Does anyone have stage fright?
No.
Oh yeah,
love
I
it.
think
Or ever
I think
had
all the
stage
actors-
fright?
I think all the
Yeah,
actors
a
have
little
stage
bit, I
fright.
I
At
haven't.
one
Anymore.
point in time.
How'd you overcome it?
I got a bit
Go on
nervous,
stage.
but I was like happy
You
to
just
go
do
up
it.
there.
Act like nobody. Just act like it's another.
Do you have any
rehearsal or
tips
something.
for somebody who's never been on stage?
Just do it.
If
do
you
it.
have never been on stage, when you look out into the audience, you can't see nothing. It's just pitch black.
Yeah,
so
so-
Yeah.
it's just like another rehearsal.
Or you can just pretend you're just with your friend
Yeah.
practicing the lines because you can't see anybody.
Yeah.
Unless they're talking, then you kind of hear them. Just ignore it.
What I was always told is pretend the audience is naked.
What?
That
That
way
freaks
they're the
me
ones
out.
embarrassed.
That's
you.
not gonna make them embarrassed. That
Makes
makes me
me
feel.
Well, it
even
makes you
more
feel like
weird.
they'd be
Makes me
embarrassed.
uncomfortable.
No,
I've never used that, but that's what I've been told.
People
I don't.
always told me to imagine them in their underwear.
Yeah, well, that's what
That
I didn't
doesn't
mean
make
like
really
completely
me out.
naked.
I don't want to see them in their underwear. I don't want to see what's going on under their clothes. I mean,
She's about to break the
Who
wall.
hasn't been on stage here? So everyone's been on stage.
I've been on stage, but I haven't.
I was a
like,
vomiter on stage. Like, I would vomit right before I went on stage in college.
Yeah.
Do my role, come back off stage, pop a breath mint.
That is nasty.
What's the next
Who-
question?
Well, it's not really a question, but who here has ever been afraid of doing rehearsals?
Rehearsal?
Yeah, who's afraid of rehearsing?
me.
What? How are you afraid of
Well, you
rehearsing?
can be
Because
like
I feel
afraid.
like everyone's gonna judge me because I'm like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
you don't
I'm a
wanna be-
bad
you don't wanna be like a
actor. Everyone's
failure.
gonna be like, why is she acting like that? Why is she doing that? Why is he
Yeah.
like?
The fear of being a failure. That's really
Yes,
what it is.
practically.
Oh, I love to be a failure.
I hate it. It's
So, stage fright is, in your eyes, is it fear of being in front of people or fear of failing?
fear
Both.
of failing.
No,
Probably
I
both.
think
All
it's
of
the
that.
fear of judgment upon
Yeah.
anything
The
because
fear of-
you think everyone else is just in their heads talking bad about you, thinking weird about what you're doing. So
Do you think that's really rational because they don't know the script? If you mess up the tiniest bit and play it off, are they gonna know?
no, but it hurts your own self-conscious.
If you're not skilled enough to play it off, it's going to be kind of obvious. For like when you pause for like 30 seconds, then you
Yeah,
finally
you've got to
go
move
back.
on some way, shape, or
Yeah.
form.
That's happened before.
But
We've
that's
seen it happen.
that's probably the hardest part about stage fright is you get scared, you forget your lines. It's happened to me a few times. I improv'd an entire 10-minute play.
It's also bad because not only will the audience judge you, but also your fellow actors. For example, when I was doing a scene, I think it was my my third year here when auditioned with two other people. We was doing a play. I forgot what the title of it was, but we was all monkeys. And I had to remember both of my other actors' lines because they couldn't remember theirs, and it was all just a terrible scene where we all had to pause, and I had to tell them their lines, whisper to them, and it was so obvious that we couldn't remember the lines that we was all worried we was going to get judged harshly.
Yeah, I'd like to say I hate being paired up with the people who don't memorize their lines, but I'm often that person.
You really are.
I am often that person. I don't know why I'm just a procrastinator. Really, really bad one.
I'm good with memorizing.
And I think
I'm going to totally butt in. So then you basically admitting your guilt
Yeah.
and your feelings about that. How do you think that affects the working environment of people who work in scenes with?
well, either one, they just never want to work in a scene with me ever again, or two, they encourage me, or they butt in and help me do it and make sure I'm doing it, which is why a lot of my scenes later on when I was acting were a lot better than when I didn't do my job.
There's also the kind of people that just sit there and get angry because once you admit it,
Yes.
they know that you know you're doing bad, but yet they'll say, well, you're not doing anything to change it, then they'll just get very ticked off at you. If
Yeah,
you
like
mess up
I'm
the
not.
sim- If you mess up the simplest line, then
Mhm.
they'll just burst and go in a frenzy.
Mm-hmm. Judgment is probably my biggest fear, honestly. Before I do anything, I mean, the haircut was going out on a limb, so I'll say that. I just threw my foot in the door and was like, "Let's do this."
I'm not really afraid of judgment. I don't know. I feel like people's opinions are just, I guess, it doesn't matter, I guess, in my head.
Well, I think the only judgment that scares me is people I look up to. You know, people that I use as a role model. Their judgment is kind of important to me because that's who I try to live my life off their advice. And then whenever they are like, ugh, that's a terrible decision. But then everybody else is like, oh, it's a great decision. It looks nice. It's a change. Blah, 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 blah. It's really conflicting, and it's hard to deal with sometimes. But you just got to overcome it. You got to know this is who you are, and don't be afraid to be who you are. And I think that's a big fear for a lot of people is being yourself.
Words of wisdom, my friend. Words of wisdom.
Which, talking about fears, is this a fear? Do you not like talking into the mic? Is that just something you're not comfortable with, or is it?
I just don't like talking, period.
Why don't you like talking?
It's just talking in front of people makes me nervous.
Until she's angry, and then she's very straightforward.
Oh, she definitely is.
Well,
I hear rants every morning on the bus stop.
Drastic emotions often bring out the best and worst in people. We're all friends here. Theater's a family. We all listen to each other. We all, trust each other. And I don't want you to feel like no one here is going to listen to you because we all will. Yeah, take your time, but I want you to try to overcome that. Because later on in life, you may find out that you were just going to have to talk to people, and then you're not going to have time to overcome it at that point. So it's best to do it while you're surrounded by people who also have fears like this. It's a little easier.
Are you trying to be a therapist?
A little bit.
You're like Michael Caine with a speech in Dark Knight. You have a speech like every single time you speak.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyone else want to talk? Is anyone scared of cars?
Cars.
Traffic?
Yes, I.
Traffic?
I'm terrified
no.
of semis.
As a matter of fact,
Like on a
yes.
highway?
Semis.
As a matter of fact, Ryan, yes, I do hate the movie.
I'm like, what if it falls over me?
Cars.
Yeah.
I think of it like veering over in my lane, like.
I think of them just toppling over
Like
on
we're
top
just
of
they're
my
driving
car.
next with the same pace, and they're just like, what if it just randomly falls over and just crash kills me? And my
Especially when you
head's
got
smushed
cars that
up.
have like stuff in the trunk and it's like not like barely loosely attached. Have you ever seen like trucks where they're like carrying the couches and it's like they have like one strap holding it out? Like that could snap so easily.
I hate like when I'm driving and there's like a semi on the right and that's the left, but semi on the left and a semi on the right, and you're like in between us. Oh my
Who has
God,
claustrophobia?
I would cry. A little bit.
Talk about it. Why?
What do you mean? Being trapped inside a small little thingy without being able to move? Like, I feel like my claustrophobia isn't that bad. It's if I'm in a space where I literally can't move my hands. Some people can get in small little boxes and things and just deal with that, and that freaks me out.
I hate being surrounded by people. Like if there's like
You're surrounded by people right now.
I am, and it's like that's probably why I'm hot and I'm nervous or whatever. Because like this is.
Would you like my spot?
To me. This is a nice little.
Would you like
this
my
is
spot?
nice. This is
No,
space.
I have another fear. Okay, the fear of the unknown. I went to a haunted house, and at the very end, there was this slide, just completely dark, just a long slide. Yep. And
Spoopy.
you have to go down it, and you have no clue where it's going, and it's terrifying. And I made my mom go first.
Haunted houses aren't even scary, to be honest. At least to me.
I don't know.
Spoopy.
One of them.
I hate jump scares. Those are the most annoying.
Oh, yeah.
things.
I like jump scares.
That's a heart attack waiting to happen.
A jump scare?
Ever since I played Five Nights at Freddy's, jump
You
scares don't
fell.
bother me.
When someone came out and scared you. That
No,
was
it was because it was the air. The air got my foot, and then the man came out of the dark. That to me, that's a jump scare. He came out of nowhere.
I don't like strobe lights. They hurt my eyes.
I like it because it's trippy and you're like, and they come out scary and I'm like,
And,
what?
like,
It makes me feel like I'm in a movie moment.
They move.
I have a
like,
question
so
for y'all.
I hate zombies. I fear zombies more than anything else in this world.
That's
At
stupid.
haunted houses, if zombies come up to me, I lose it.
And you talk about this now? At
I-
the end of the podcast, you talk about your worst fear.
Yes.
I have one last question for the podcast.
I have been
ends.
trying to get this out of you.
I have one
It's
last
our
question for
worst
the podcast ends. Who has a fear of clowns?
I don't like
I think
clowns.
clowns are kind of cool.
I hate when they laugh in my
No, they
ear.
freak me
I
out.
don't
They
do
do not
clowns.
scare
But
me.
Don't watch
I
it.
don't like
we're
it.
out of
I already
time.
watched
Okay,
it.
we're out
We're out of time. So I'd like to thank everyone for sharing their fears. I know it's not fun to talk about them because they're fears.
Yeah,
But,
I'm okay.
you know, it's
Well, anyways,
nice,
thank
it's
you all
nice
for
having
listening.
everyone. Yeah, goodbye.
In the Wings podcast accepts submissions of unpublished 10-minute plays through email and PDF and Google Doc formats. We retain the right to make enough copies for our actors, plus one for our script archive. We do not claim copyright of the script and IP in the script. The playwright maintains all ownership of their work. Please send your submissions to inthewings.pbp@gmail.com. Thank you for listening to In the Wings podcast. If you'd like to help us with a donation, please email us at inthewings.pbp@gmail.com.